For many, this is a land of people, trolls, elves, and, of course, sheep. New Zealand has a mythical reputation. Most people would like to visit the country at some point, and 2024 represents the opportunity for anyone who hasn't made it there so far. For the World Choir Games, Auckland is the gateway to a whole new continent, and the hosts can't wait.
The World Choir Games bring together singers of many countries, cultures and genres. I am proud that we will be showcasing the diverse singing traditions of Aotearoa to an international community that shares our love of singing.
Singers from all over the world will have the chance to experience New Zealand's fascinating culture and give New Zealand a taste of their own, like these young women from South Africa. If you want to take part in the World Choir Games in Auckland, here are a few things to consider. The first thing a choir should think about is, which category do I want to perform in? What are my strengths? What suits me? What do I like? With 28 categories, Integral Tour covers many different types of choir music. Categories include folklore and indigenous music, sacred choral music, mixed choirs, children's choirs, jazz, pop and show, and contemporary music, to name just a few. Most choral conductors are quick to see what the World Choir Games can do for their singers.
Choral music teaches them about discipline, working together as a team, and even though some will not become singers, it's what I tell them, like coming to the World Choir Games or to any other trip. With a choir, it's about learning how to set goals and reach your aims and objectives, learn how to work with other people.
The World Choir Games has two levels of competition. There's the open competition, which is aimed at choirs who don't have a lot of competitive experience but still want to have a go. And then there's the Champions competition. It's open to choirs with international experience who can demonstrate a certain level of quality. Even if they don't bring home a medal, just taking part helps every choir improve their quality and enjoyment of singing. That's what every participant says.
You can't go to the medicine doctor, for example, and get some analysis. Okay, this is my body, this is my choir body, and I have to work with this, maybe intonation, maybe more follow the score, and maybe more dictions or pronunciation or what else. But anytime you get some information to do things better and better.
One more thing. What should I bring along? For most categories, you'll need to include 4 pieces of music in your suitcase, and let us know how long they are. To help you recognise them, here are the 4 men from our artistic committee who are responsible for ensuring the ultimate quality of the World Choir Games. They are Ralph Eisenbeis, Fred Schoberg, Johan Rose, and Romans Van Ax. You'll be in safe hands with these 4. But there is also a 5th. Each host country sends their own artistic director to the World Choir Games. In Auckland, that's...
Kia ora koutou. I'm John Rosser from Auckland, New Zealand.
Winning a prize at the World Choir Games is a great feeling. But choirs don't have to compete to take part in the World Choir Games. They can just come to soak up and enjoy the event's festival atmosphere. There are friendship concerts, gala concerts, and the event's own festival choir. Singers meet and get to know each other. That's how friendships are made. Taking part in the World Choir Games is something very special. It's a global forum where different cultures and religions intermingle. A festival like this can change our outlook on the world and can give us the courage to beat new tracks. There are also spontaneous performances in the city. You can feel the music everywhere, and you could be there too.
It's great, you know. It's a great experience, and there are so many other people from different countries and different cultures, and you learn a lot.
Everyone would come up to me and ask to take a picture with me, and they all seem so happy and enthusiastic.
And just to hear the different kind of music, what they're putting into the music, what they're trying to communicate to the audience, that's been wonderful.
Encouraging and supporting choirs and their development has always been important to Interkultur. That's why the World Choir Games offers a wide range of training opportunities. You could benefit from the knowledge of greats like John Rutter.
Very good. And I'd like to rehearse now.
Or learn to understand your songs in a whole new way with Deke Sharon, the musical director of the Pitch Perfect films.
They feel, at me, look in my eyes, you are mad, you don't want this. Yes.
Many singers benefit from the evaluation performances, where choirs who are not competing sing in front of a small jury and receive individual coaching.
If there's too much singing and stopping, and the phrase is a little bit short.
This kind of valuable input is very rare. You often just get great choir, which is wonderful, but you seldom have the chance to receive good constructive feedback. One more thing. The jury who award the points that ultimately lead to diplomas and medals is as international as the choirs they judge. Most of the total of 50 jury members conduct a choir themselves. Some teach at universities, while others write books or articles about choirs, of course.
Then we have a very clear 14-point votation.
After each category round, the jury meets to discuss how to evaluate the individual performances. They use recordings from the competition venues to help them. Choirs are assessed according to clear established criteria. Starting with intonation, followed by sound quality, fidelity to the score, and finally, overall artistic impression. We assess all categories according to these 4 criteria, but then there are nuances. For instance, you can't measure fidelity in folklore because many folklore songs aren't written down, or in categories like pop music or jazz, where there are lots of different interpretations. That's where authenticity comes in. All points are awarded based on the Musica Mundi evaluation system, including at the World Choir Games 2024 in Auckland. This enables Interkultur to judge a choir's performances as fairly as possible. In the open competition, choirs can achieve up to 30 points. There are gold, silver and bronze diplomas. The Champions competition is evaluated using the World Choir Games 100-point system. Here, bronze, silver and gold medals are awarded. The gold medalist with the highest number of points is the champion of the World Choir Games in their category. The choir's celebrations have to be seen to be believed.
special atmosphere because you can't not connect to the most important part of yourself when you are in presence of so much singing and so much art. And that brings the best of all of us. We connect to our humanity surrounded by people who feel and think and sing like us.
Interculture has been organising choir competitions all over the world for more than 30 years. You can benefit from this experience by signing up for the World Choir Games 2024 in Auckland. It's an experience that could change your life.